possible to have the perfect day in Disney's Hollywood Studios without paying to skip the lines.
We just found out, and you're gonna be shocked.
We never could have predicted this.
No, literally, I'm shook it.
Roll the tape.
Wait, this is my Tower of Terror impression. Let's ride. We are here in Hollywood Studios today to have a perfect day not using Genie Plus, which means we have to have a super solid rope drop strategy plan. Rope drop strategy just means park opening. But because Disney's Hollywood Studios is probably the most notorious for having the worst rope drop system ever, it's just such a huge bottleneck. But between the crowds, they don't let people just like roam Sunset Boulevard before the park opens. It's just the worst to rope drop, which means I can't find to Emma.
Okay, crew, let's ride. Here we go. Also, my parents are with me for the morning, and they're gonna rope drop with us too, which I think is so much fun. So let's find Sage.
Emma!
Sage!
Now you can see most of the crowds go back towards Galaxy's Edge because I'm assuming they're all trying to get in line for Rise of the Resistance, which is another great rope drop strategy. Sometimes it is down first thing in the morning, but always worth the risk because it's going to be the longest way to the day.
It's spring break crowds right now, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this one looks. But you can do Rise of the Resistance, you can do Slinky Dog Dash, but because of early entry, which is what some select hotel guests get access to the parks, they get in about 30 minutes early. Because of that, it was already at 70 minutes before the park opened.
Emma, can you hear me?
Tower was saying it was at 30. Now, a lot of these are predicted wait times, but we'll see. We're gonna put it to the test this morning.
Apparently I lost Emma in the crowd. She's somewhere behind me.
Okay, here we are. If you don't know what Tower of Terror is, essentially it's a drop ride, but they're not actually dropping you. They are pulling you down. You're going faster than gravity. And I really used to hate this ride, to be totally honest. Very scared of heights, and I know that a lot of other people feel the same way, but luckily I've had to do this every day for 2 years, almost. And I found Sage.
Run!
I'm sorry, I was talking about Tower. We're here.
On this foggy spring break Monday, I mean, like the misters are rolling. It's not a super hot day today, but it's spooky. Look how spooky it is. I think they knew you were going to be Darth Vader today, so they really amped up the
I was trying to embrace my dark side.
Yeah.
Really get excited, pump myself up. I don't know if it's working yet.
Between my power line like special effects and your evil fog.
We're kind of the perfect pair.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination.
Row 2, front left.
First ride, done. Tower of Terror. It felt weirdly calm.
It was so calm.
It was
the entire car was like, this is just what's happening to me and I'm gonna let it happen.
Like the only yells were like, woo! It was not.
And they were coming from us.
It was us. It was very strange but fun.
Yeah, I
liked it. And we only waited 7 minutes to get to the pre-show, so definitely better than the 30 that was posted.
Yeah.
Now let's see where our next goal is going to be. I'm assuming Mickey and Minnie.
I'm assuming as well. It's spring break. It's going to be either a lot of long lines or a lot of filler attractions. We're obviously going to hit as many things as we can, but I guess the name of the game today is strategy and not hating each other in line.
Yeah, and perfect doesn't mean everything.
That's true.
So we'll play it by ear.
All right, so at first glance, it doesn't look too terrible, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. It's currently 9:30. 40? We're doing 40? Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is a trackless dark ride attraction where you literally break into the screen of one of Mickey and Minnie's shorts. You can find the shorts on Disney Plus. It's that new style of animation, but it takes you through a whole bunch of different vignettes of all his like best Mickey shorts. Anyway, things go awry when Goofy tries to get involved, and you end up having to chase a runaway train.
I checked wait times. Everything else is either higher than this, or the only thing that's lower is Mania, and it's by 5 minutes. So.
Well, I just mean this may not be 40 minutes.
No, I agree, but I'm saying like if we're making decisions, I think we need to stick with our gut.
Oh, 1,000%.
Hi, Goofy! Well, beautiful day for a picnic.
Yup, we're off to the park.
See y'all there. Oh, hiya, folks. Want to take a ride on the train?
Let's get it
Not a chance.
Now, let's
Wave to Walt. Oh, bye, man. Good to see you, bro. You always exit the way you enter. The end. Nothing has stopped us now.
There'll be any trouble.
Come on now. So, I love that ride.
I love that ride. I think it's so fun. I know a lot of people were not pumped at the time, but I think it's time to move on. I'll say.
Whoa.
You can love it, but it's not coming back.
Wow.
Just saying.
Cool. It's a great way to process grief there, guys.
Guys, it's been years. We've not processed it. We need to go to therapy.
No, I know. No, I do agree. As much as we all love Great Movie Ride, it isn't coming back ever. So I think it's fun. I think it's silly. It's also the only ride to star Mickey and Minnie. Love it. And we only waited in line for like 20 minutes?
Yeah, it was not long at all. It's just now 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So
I'd say maybe 15 minutes plus the pre-show plus the actual ride. So not bad at all. Right now, as checking the time, Toy Story Midway Mania is only 35 minutes, which is kind of a steal because it's only going to get higher as we go. Green Army Man Drum Corps. All right, it went up to a 40-minute wait. Yeah, all right. We're gonna do it. Last one before breakfast. Here we go.
This is a really neat kind of shooting carnival style game to the Toy Story characters. There's lots of different games. Typically, I feel like I'm pretty strong at this, but I don't know, Sage's pretty bad at it. But never say never, never count yourself out, and kind of stretch before the game starts because it gets pretty intense in there.
So because it's spring break, it's extremely busy, and we're trying to get breakfast, but by the time we get out of here, it'll be past 10:30.
Breakfast will be over.
Breakfast will be over, so take it away, Emma.
We're still hungry though, and so we were looking at what is ready near us, and we never eat at Woody's Lunchbox.
It's been a long time.
It's been a minute. We are just not back here for food really, but the mobile order times were like 30, 45, an hour away.
And we're still 30 minutes from being like
being on the ride.
On the ride and being done.
So we did go ahead and order our brunch in a way, because by the time we're out of here, we can just go pick it up, and that's definitely one of those like park smarter, not harder vibes.
Yes.
At Fry Bucket in a way.
Are we having
We're having brunch at Woody's Lunchbox.
Are we having brunch?
We're having brunch today.
I should have gotten a grown-ups lemonade then too, like a
You can order them
mimosa.
on your phone. You do 2 mobile orders.
Oh, that's true.
Do you want to do brunch?
We're doing brunch today. Glasses acquired. Did I tell you the other day? I was like enjoying I was just like talking at the camera so much, and I was having a great time. I like thought these were my sunglasses, that I had to go all the way back and return them.
Is this your turn?
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Roll for
Let's get it. Hey.
I'm going in for the cat. Okay.
Did you say the cat?
The cat.
Hey, partner! Welcome to the practice game!
My hand's a little tight today. Whoa, what is this? Oh my, what was that? I've never seen that before.
It's your last game!
Oh my god. Oh, good job. Oh, we both got the cat. Hey! I wanted the cat and I got the cat. Brunch, 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 brunch.
Literally perfect timing.
Really?
Our window opened right now.
Oh, wow. And within 3 minutes, said they were ready. We're gonna go pick up our food. Maybe if we can grab a table. Again, it's a pretty busy day, but it is brunch, so you never know. I got the barbecue brisket melt, which is a shredded smoked brisket, pickles, and tangy barbecue sauce between melted cheddar and Monterey Jack on grilled sourdough bread.
I ended up going with the turkey kids meal, actually. So it's turkey, lettuce, tomato with some Dijon mustard on a whole wheat bread. And then because it's a kid meal, you actually get 2 sides. So I went with a small cup of the soup and some of the potato barrels, and you get a water. And this is like, look, do you see how big this is for a kid's meal?
Yeah, and
that's
you get
huge.
2 sides for a kid's
You get
meal.
2 sides for a kid's meal. Pretty excited.
That's really good.
Have you not had this before?
No.
It's one of my favorite sandwiches in Disney. I really love it.
Wow. So the brisket is juicy. The barbecue sauce is sweet and tangy. The grilled sourdough bread has a really nice crunch. Oh, this is really, really good. It's oily, but in a good way. This is definitely something I would get again and again. All right, well, my question to you though is, you know what, I think I'm going to say it. Specifically because the sourdough bread and the crunch, I think this might be better than the buffalo grilled cheese
I totally agree with you.
and
Hands
ABC
down.
commissary.
I also think the flavors, as much as I love the buffalo chicken grilled cheese, I think it's more complex. It's more exciting.
I agree.
Here's mine, turkey kids meal. This is also the same thing that you can get bigger for the adult size. I really love this sandwich. This is a great light option. The turkey is nice and cold, so the whole sandwich is really refreshing. The only thing is it is very heavy on the Dijon mustard, so that's a really forward flavor. Just a more pungent flavor. If you know that you or your kiddo who you'd be ordering this for likes mustard, then it's totally fine. If you think, oh, it's not too much, I might like it, maybe consider steering clear or just getting it without. I really love it though, and I think for a kid's meal, this is a great, great quality.
After a solid brunch,
Yeah, that's a good brunch.
brunch vibes, we decided, first off, what's happening?
I don't want to talk about it because we're gonna jinx ourselves.
We're gonna jinx ourselves, but I'll whisper it so that way you know what I'm talking about. For some reason, in the middle of spring break, it's all the crowds are like not here for some reason. Blah 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 blah. It's a lot less busy than we anticipated. So feeling good about it. But listen, we're not gonna talk about it.
Do you want to get coffee and watch Frozen? No, we both need a coffee.
I forgot to get a coffee this morning because I was in a rush because I was so nervous about the crowds. I would love a coffee, and then we'll find out if it's magic or tragic.
Magic or tragic?
I did not anticipate for that to be as for people to resonate with that as much as people did.
Magic or tragic?
People are coming up to me like regularly, hey, by the way, was your coffee magic or tragic this morning?
It's so much fun. It's
I
an
love
easy
it.
thing that we all can do together.
Yes. So we're gonna go to our tried and true Joffrey's back here in Pixar Place. Finally, time for my first coffee of the day. Have you had coffee already?
I have not.
Oh wow.
I'm just a morning person, so I can make it a little bit further.
Oh, are you?
You
Are
already know that
you
I am.
really?
You already know the name.
All right, we've got our coffee, and we're gonna go see
Frozen sing-along celebration.
Bration. Oh, we will. The great thing about this show is that you can actually bring your beverages inside. So, thank you. Ma. Cheers.
Oh, I think they're going right. Did we ever tell them what magic or tragic is? They might not know yet.
No.
It's a fun game we started playing on Instagram stories.
Yeah.
Every day, and I love it when you guys like will do your own or just like talk with us about it. It's like a silly little thing we can do every day because we drink coffee.
Basically, it's letting you know that if our coffee of the day was magic and it was delicious, or if it was tragic and awful and terrible.
And we want you guys to play too.
Yeah, play along.
Yeah, we'll get everyone to sing all the royal anthems, right?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. The cold never bothered me anyway.
Your Majesty!
We were watching the show and going, those historians really have our vibe. So
I really think you and I need to be Eric and Aria. Really, I do.
we're auditioning. Here's our petition for us to go audition.
Okay, are you starting us off or?
Oh gosh.
And I'm Aria.
And I'm Sir Eric.
Sir Eric, when were united?
Just Eric.
Hey!
You know, as much as I love live entertainment, I'm not a big fan of waiting in lines for characters. But luckily, you're right, Emma. It's only a 5-minute wait, so we're gonna say hello to Olaf. We did just see the Frozen sing-along. So let's go say hello to Olaf. Hello! We were so excited. We just saw you sing in Summer. It was
So good.
honestly, your classic like operetta voice. I just can't get enough of it.
We love
It's
it.
so good.
It's very impressive.
Yeah,
Quite the singer.
absolutely. We were asking me, can we take a picture with you? Amazing. Right next to Celebrity Spotlight, where you can meet Olaf. Again, we only waited maybe 5 minutes for that. It was amazing. We're gonna head into Star Tours. Another 5-minute wait. Star Tours is a motion simulator attraction where you hop into a star speeder, and it's supposed to be a tour around the galaxy, but unfortunately, C-3PO winds up in the cockpit, and you end up going on a huge adventure with him. What's super cool about this attraction is that it is randomized. You could have a different middle scene and a different end scene. It rotates, and pretty soon, in fact, Emma and I get to be the two that are going to be here for the very first day. They are adding brand new scenes to Star Tours. So you're going to see different scenes from Ahsoka and Andor. Row 3. Ain't no better 3. Feeling free. Want some chi? Row 3.
1, cleared for takeoff. Contact departure on frequency 429.
Wait!
I want that spy.
Guys, someone could get hurt! We need it! This can't be right.
You can run, but you can't hide. None from me.
We had what was maybe my favorite Star Tours experience ever just now.
I think so too. It was like it had the perfect beginning, middle, and end.
Yes.
Darth Vader shows up.
Hey.
Darth Vader shows up, and then Darth Vader also had this really great cameo at the end. It was so good.
Princess Leia was the one who delivered our message.
Ugh.
I had full body chills, and
Yeah.
I've seen that sequence before, but I think all of them connected I really loved, and I think a lot of people kind of give Star Tours some tough love.
I'm starting to grow to appreciate it more every day.
I appreciate it a lot more because you can have different experiences every time you ride it, but also a lot of the critique with Galaxy's Edge is basically that you can only see the newer characters, so the people who grew up with Star Wars don't really get to see the characters that made them love it, but Star Tours gives you that. We just
Yep.
got to see the classic best characters, and you can't always find that, so I'm going to give a point to Star Tours here.
Yeah, no, for sure, and I think that's what's so fun about the randomization is that sometimes your Star Tours experience will just be fun, and you'll see Jar Jar Binks, and it's silly and like whatever, but sometimes it's got like a really deep, like at one point Emma turned to me, she goes, I have full body chills right now.
I did.
So sometimes it'll give you that full Star Wars, deeper emotional connection that you want.
Yeah.
So points for Star Tours on this
You
one.
did it, Star Tours. We're really proud of you
Good
guys.
job.
Now, I think we are going to keep the Star Wars vibes going for just a bit because it seems like Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run is only 20 minutes.
Typically, we would say to single rider Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run, especially on spring break days, on busy days. But for some reason, I don't know what happened to spring break today. It happens to be a 20-minute wait.
Yeah.
And typically when you're doing single rider, you're always going to get the engineer. I would really like to attempt to be a pilot with Emma. I don't think we've been pilots together yet, have we?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, so I think we're going to wait the 20 minutes and attempt to be pilots.
See what we can do.
Yeah, let's
make it happen. Here we are.
Now, our mission space is a motion simulator attraction where you're each assigned roles over in Epcot. No matter what happens, if you don't hit the button, it's going to do it regardless. But this, you are actually controlling the Millennium Falcon. You're actually shooting. You're actually fixing the ship, and it does come down to scores, which is really cool. If you're in the single rider line, because they are just trying to fill up the cockpit, they're 6 to a cockpit. 9 times out of 10, you will be put in the back of the cockpit, which is the engineer spot. But I'm really hoping we can kind of finagle our way into the pilot position today. All that for nothing. Literally engineers again. Maybe we should come in groups of 6. Guess that's the only way. Yeah. Welcome to the Millennium Falcon.
Today's flight takes you to the planet Corellia. You will forward to find out. No! Weapons are online. Left pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Hold the lever! Yeah!
And nothing. Open fire! There it is, after that plane.
Well, a plan was foiled. However, we did ride together though.
We rode together. We also didn't wait though.
No, we only waited about 15 minutes, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
But, oh, it's Ray. Oh, it's Ray. What is happening in the world? Rise of the Resistance is a 25-minute wait?
I say we test it.
I say we test it too. What is happening? Did I fall asleep and did I miss spring break? What's wild is that we're in the middle of a spring break and it should be a 100-minute wait. But in the middle of the day at 1:15, it is a 25-minute wait, which means something is awry. We are missing something. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to complain about it. It's Monday, I suppose, so it could be a travel day. Yeah, it's possible, but a lot of people use the weekends for travel day for the full spring break. We got in at 1:15. It's now 1:38. So
I don't know what happened.
Pretty solid. I did talk to a cast member, and the ride didn't go down before this. It's just weird numbers.
BB-8, is everyone assembled?
Oh.
Good.
Good. Airspeed sensor? Thank you, Knight.
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red team, blue 5, report.
Resistance sympathizers.
Do you believe you can truly prove yourself to the Order?
Probably.
Probably. What would you do for the Order when the time comes?
Well, I mean, what am I getting in exchange?
Isn't the glory enough?
No.
So you're a scoundrel.
Yeah.
These colors are vital to your interrogation.
Yeah, blue, right?
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's no way out.
So that happened.
We were arrested.
No, yeah, we got in line at 1:15. We were at the first pre-show at 1:38. And we're off the ride at 2:05.
And part of it broke down. We were in our first set
Oh yeah.
for a long time.
Yeah. So all in all, pretty successful.
Not bad at all.
For a 1:15 ride the Resistance.
Out of nowhere. And now I will say it's back up to 50 minutes.
Yes.
Which is probably pretty accurate.
But it just kind of just dropped in the middle of the day for some reason.
Yeah, I think I'm very pleased with that. That's one of those times which the ride did not go down. But
It did not go
if you
down.
see a ride go down and it's something you really want to watch or hang out at, just kind of watch for that, because as soon as it opens, typically you can get in line pretty quickly. It won't be a long wait.
Because we've been so successful for our No Genie Day, typically we have so many videos about how we can navigate Genie Plus throughout the parks. We have Genie Plus challenges, best ways to optimize and really conquer every single ride using Genie Plus. But a lot of you want to know what it's like to not use Genie Plus because it can get pretty expensive, specifically for people with larger families. We don't want to pay for Genie Plus, especially when it can be, like today, $24 per person. If you've got a family of 6, that can add up real quick. So far, it's been a pretty successful morning. So what we're going to do now is we're going to grab a drink and probably go see a show, because a lot of the shows, especially here at Hollywood Studios, you can actually take your beverage into.
Okay, for my stop today to grab a drink, I'm gonna grab one here at Baseline Tap House. It is known for its beers and the amazing orange hard cider that I particularly love. They also have great small plates, but it's also a full bar if that's something you're interested in. I went with my classic. I always go with this one. It's just a hard cider, but it's nice, it's refreshing, and it's pretty tart, actually. Tart and sweet. Really love it. And if you're not somebody who's a beer drinker, but you kind of want that atmosphere, this is a great option. Now I noticed you didn't get anything.
So listen, I love Baseline, but because it's so craft beer central, even though they do have a full bar, it is not, it's going to be just your typical drinks like whiskey ginger or a Jack and Coke or things like that. And that's not, if I'm going to spend the money and drink the calories, that's not something I'm going to typically shoot for. So I would like to go somewhere where we can get a little bit of an elevated beverage, just because it's our perfect day. And we're going to have...
All right.
We're going to have an elevated beverage.
Let's do it.
Shall we? Speaking of elevated, here's the Hollywood Brown Derby. But we're not going to the Hollywood Brown Derby. By the way, Fry and I did have our perfect day here, and I do love the Hollywood Brown Derby. I do think, I'm going to say this, it is a tad, what's the word? Last time I went to the Brown Derby, I was a little bummed out. No. I was. It was good, but it was Brown Derby is a little, I would say, maybe a tad overhyped. Mm-hmm. I think you can get great things at the Brown Derby Lounge without having to go pay the crazy prices.
I was really scared where you were going, but I totally agree with what you're saying.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Go to the lounge.
Yeah, go to the lounge. This is the Hollywood Brown Derby Lounge. It is open from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Is that Ron? Yeah, we got Ron, the amazing bartender here. Typically, you can find Ron here. He makes a fantastic beverage, but we're going to go with one of my personal favorites, the Hollywood Manhattan. So I was talking to Ron, the bartender, but I was like, it's crazy today what's happening with the crowds. He said that this is the slowest of spring break weeks. I said, why? I said, because Orange County, which is where we are, they typically, this is their spring break. And he said, yeah, but all the locals are blocked out. So this is the slowest of, he said next week, when it gets closer to Easter, it's going to be crazy. By the way, this is cocktail hour with Emma and Sage, because we are celebrating ourselves because we did such a good rope drop morning and afternoon. The good old rope drop afternoon. And so we're, before we go see a show, we're just going to regroup and chill out. Well, after a delightful cocktail hour, happy hour. I mean, there's not an actual happy hour, but we had beverages and we sat for 45 minutes. It's finally time for our second live entertainment show of the day, and typically we always do Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which honestly we might have time for.
At this rate, we might.
Yeah, because we are nailing this day, but we are actually going to go see Beauty and the Beast live on stage. Beauty and the Beast live on stage is about a 20-minute retelling of the classic Disney movie Beauty and the Beast. You're going to hear some of your favorite songs like Be Our Guest, obviously Belle, one of my favorite songs, the Mob song. Fun fact, this is the highest rated guest experience in all of Disney World. Fun fact, this is the highest rated
Show.
in all of Disney World. I don't know what it is, whether it be just the classic songs or, you know, people love the story of Beauty and the Beast, but people love this show.
Morning, Belle.
Good morning, monsieur.
Where are you off to?
The bookshop. I just finished the most wonderful story about a beanstalk and an ogre.
That's nice. Master will be furious if he finds out what they're up to. Your dinner.
What's there, Mama?
I'll tell you when you're older.
Are you in love with her, beast?
Beautiful show.
So much fun.
I think that might be why it is one of the highest rated Disney shows on property, which is bonkers.
I do think it's a little bonkers, but I kind of understand it.
It's like you understand that like afterwards from the fact that it's so Disney.
Yeah.
It screams Disney, like it's like that old school Disney feel good nostalgia between the music and the characters and the live entertainers. I mean, like, it really is.
I also think Beauty and the Beast is one of those movies that transcends between parents and children.
Agreed.
And not all Disney films necessarily do that.
You're absolutely right, and I totally understand that. We're like, which makes me think, why isn't Lion King like that? Well, because it's not. Or Festival of Lion King. Well, because it's a celebration of the music. You don't really see like the story and Scar. Yeah, so maybe it's wild. This is silly, and obviously we haven't done a bunch of things yet, but we're like, it's only 4 o'clock. We've done a lot. We are nailing this No Genie Plus day.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out.
Me too. What's next? I think we're gonna head back to Galaxy's Edge, because I think we were really deprived of becoming the pilot, and everything is so short. We've got time to do a bunch of other things. This is turning into a really perfect day. There's no reason for Genie Plus today, and that is not always the case with Disney Hollywood Studios. With Hollywood Studios and Magic Kingdom, I would say that those are the 2 parks you definitely need Genie Plus for. Now, there are ways to get around that, obviously with good strategy, solid planning, you know, a little bit of zigzagging. But typically, we definitely recommend Genie Plus for Hollywood Studios. We just happened to luck out today, so this is definitely a fun happenstance that happened to us today on the day we happen to be filming this video. Midday snack, or I guess coffee, because
We're about to get a longer line.
it's going to be about 30 minutes. We've got plenty of time. Our Ogre's reservation isn't for another hour, and we really want to attempt to get pilot. So, tell the people what you got.
Cold brew black cap, cold brew, sweet cream cold foam. Really, they're not, but Cocoa Puffs. And I like to eat them first so they're still crunchy.
With your fingers?
I have hand sanitizer.
All right. It says 35. I don't think it's actually going to be 35.
453.
453 right now. Let's see what it is. This is the first for us.
I know.
Writing.
Rewrite this.
Yeah, writing it twice, but we have a mission today. Good to see you again, Hondo. Good to see you.
So, 2 side by side in front.
Thank you.
Over here. 2 right behind me.
Welcome. Right this way, my friend. Come closer.
And supervise young ladies. Por favor, deben estar sentados.
Tight engineer. Here we go. Hit your flashing buttons. Weapons are online.
Okay. Emma, where are you going? You're going up. You're going up. Yes, Emma, come on now. Down, Emma, down! Emma!
retrieve 2 containers of coaxium.
Yeah!
This will greatly help the resistance. You will heard the first order and made Chewie proud.
Ignite the spark. I'm positive. This is my friend who is
I'm just trying to blend in.
trying to blend in. But I
Coming straight for you. Not for me.
well, I think you might be compromised here. It's not you? Play it off. We're gonna play it off.
Hey boys! I missed you!
Enjoying the sights, spy.
No, not a spy.
Viberati, isn't it?
Strangely enough.
it is.
No, it's not. My name is actually Julieta, and I work for the First Order with this person.
Yes.
Here. Very true.
From the Bureau.
Yup.
Who are they?
This is Juicia.
Juicia.
And Justin. And we all work
Justin.
for the First Order. Together.
For the order.
For the Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now that you instead of this making an entire scene instead of everybody, I feel like we should just go ahead and go.
Then you can tell me the code name of your mission. What is it?
The code name
The code name.
is
No,
is
it's stand out.
it's stand out. Stand out above the crowd.
Yes, that's it.
Even if I have to shout out loud.
All right, easy does it.
Right, so that is the mission, stand out.
Never heard of it. Must be one of the missions I turned down.
Yeah.
That's how you got a spot.
Yeah, I apologize, KNF.
Carry on, agents.
Agent.
For the order.
For the order.
Goodbye. Excellent.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Let's move.
Yeah, all right.
Good.
You wanted to sing?
I was just I didn't
Nervous?
know. I was nervous.
Nervous,
And
so you decided to sing instead.
well, you said stand out, and I
Well,
really.
because I was reading your shirt.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. It's a song. From where we're from. Different galaxy. So
I don't know
yeah.
if I trust you.
Well,
I understand. It's fine.
thank you for your time, Vi.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Maybe the best thing that's ever happened to me. I'll say it.
Wow, you really stepped your foot in it.
Yeah. Yep. I don't even know what to say.
That was awesome. We're just told that our server isn't trustworthy, so good to know. All right. Oga's Cantina. Our reservation is ready. We're given seats at the bar. Thank you. Have a good one.
I'm so excited.
It's important to know that you might not always get where you want to sit. You might get a booth, you might get a stand-up bar, you might get one of these standing bars in the back.
You do get the freedom to explore if
Yes.
you want to see the bar.
Which is awesome. Another big thing to know that even though Oga's Cantina is an incredible immersive bar, all the drinks are pre-mixed. So they might add a garnish on top or something like that, but they will go to one of their, taps in the back in order to pour their drinks. It is all pre-mixed, which could make some drinks, not as strong. The jet juice is supposed to be their strongest cocktail. When they say jet juice, it means like they're literally saying gasoline. However, it is definitely, because of that pomegranate liqueur, it is definitely a sweeter, I would call it a sweeter old-fashioned. As we decided to get the Hapabor sampler. I don't know if I'm saying Hapabor correctly.
I won't correct you.
But it's basically cured and roasted meats with cheeses.
So kind of like a space charcuterie.
It is definitely a space charcuterie board.
I'm scared of it.
You're what?
Scared of it.
Don't be scared. After you.
This is the most intriguing.
Because it is Galaxy's Edge, you're in a different galaxy. It's going to be a lot of flavors you're not used to being combined into a charcuterie board. They're all going to be familiar, but pairing them together is going to be just a little bit different.
Do you have any tipping money?
No!
Me neither.
The jelly? I'm going to go Bantha. Oh no. The space charcuterie board is better than it has been in the past.
It's improved based on what we've had so far. Still just grab the baseline one. It's more inexpensive and definitely more familiar, but I think a better option.
Agreed. Play Taylor Swift. What a great Oga's trip.
That was so much fun. I've not been to Oga's in a long time, and I think it's just a really fun atmosphere. The drinks are really good. The food is not my favorite, but it's kind of fun to try some space food.
Right. I think that was the thing that I loved, like, sharing with you, was like having the weird space food moment where we're going, this isn't for us, or you know what, if we pair these together, we kind of like this. Remember, it's familiar flavors, but also paired differently, and they're trying to make it different because you're in a galaxy far, far away. So they're gonna be things that you're like, oh, this is kind of reminiscent of a sweet cinnamon flavor, but it's also on pita bread. So why is this happening?
It's really strange. If you want some cool space food that tastes good, just go to Docking Bay 7. I promise it'll be better.
Agreed. And now, after a solid alcoholic beverage and some space charcuterie, let's turn up our stomachs just a tad more and ride a ride that Fry Bucket would be very proud if she was here. Alien Swirling Saucers. It is currently a 5-minute wait, which in my opinion is the only time to ride Alien Swirling Saucers. Let's go.
Give it to 20.
No.
I will.
15.
Oh, okay.
15.
I can compromise with you there.
Now, the reason I give Alien Swirling Saucers such a hard time is, yes, it's a family attraction. Yes, I will inevitably have to do it when my daughter gets a little bit older. However, this is a ride that you would easily find at a carnival, just less pretty and less decorated. That's why I give it such a hard time. You're not getting a tip after this! I'm not giving you 5 stars! You're only getting 1 star! I don't love how chatty you've been during my Uber rocket! So we just went back to Galaxy's Edge and back to the front of the Chinese theater to take some pics for AllEars Style.
Check it out.
It's Emma's baby. Check it out on Instagram, AllEars Style. In case you're looking for some fits to wear to the parks. It's a lot of fun. But we happened to check on the My Disney Experience app, and Tower of Terror is a 13-minute line.
It claims, I keep checking it on our walk over.
It's 6:50. Fantasmic is in an hour and a half. So we think we're gonna get in line, just because it's not a crazy busy day. We think we're gonna get in line right at 8 o'clock, and then we're gonna go see Fantasmic. And that'll probably be the last thing we do for the night. But we're gonna do as many things as we can before then. It's wild.
I just checked again, because I'm paranoid. Oh, it's only 15 now.
15-minute wait.
Wild.
Not bad at all. So we're gonna do Tower of Terror, see what else we can fit in before Fantasmic, but overall it's been a really, really successful No Genie day.
I can't believe how much we've done.
Me either. Tower of Terror, 15-minute wait. This was our first attraction of the day and potentially our last attraction of the day. Now, Emma, I do have a question that, like, I feel like the entire AllEars community is asking.
Oh.
What was the change? Because you did not like this ride. You were like, no, absolutely not for me. Sage is gonna have to drag me on. Now you're like, let's do it twice in one day, and this is just not today. This is like
even my perfect day.
Even on your perfect day, which you can check that out on the channel now. Emma's perfect day, but still, what was it?
Consistently doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Knowing exactly what to expect, and also telling myself you can do anything for 60 seconds. You really can.
Yeah.
Life is short. You're capable. You can do it for 60 seconds. And I just had to do it so many times that it finally wasn't scary anymore. But also, Astro Orbiter hasn't changed for me.
Yeah.
Even though we've done it a lot.
But Emma, you can do anything for 60 seconds.
And I can do it, but this one feels safer because it's enclosed.
Interesting. Good to know.
I don't feel like I'm gonna fall out.
Twice? Row number 4? Row number 4! Twice in a row! It's a trap! Okay, so the line is definitely longer for Fantasmic than we anticipated, so we might get into the Fantasmic line just a tad earlier, but we still want to make the most of our perfect day. So while we're on Sunset Boulevard, we're going to hit up Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy.
Let's drive.
Let's drive, which is one of Quincy's favorite attractions for some reason. It is.
Oh.
It's one of her favorite shows. Apparently it makes her cry. Yes, by the way, at the time of filming, Rock and Roller Coaster is still down for refurbishment. It should open sometime in the summer of 2024. But for now, we are passing it and moving on to Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy, which is about a 12-minute show that really features a really cool animatronic Lightning McQueen. That's the big draw to the show. Everything else is really just a screen, and it's about Lightning McQueen and how if we all work together as one family, as one pit crew, we can do anything. But it looks like a show just let in, which means we're gonna have to wait just a little bit longer. Till then, quick dance party with Cruz Ramirez and DJ. You ready? No, we gotta go over by. Yeah, okay, that's great. But we gotta go over by them. She says I don't need to be near them.
No, the music is wherever you are.
Thanks, Mater. Hello, everyone. Wow, what a great group of rookie racers.
Or chick hits.
Good chica, good chica.
Ew.
2, 3.
Cruz Ramirez. Okay.
He said chick hicks all the time. Have you ever heard his catchphrase in the first movie?
Is it Kachuga?
He's like if a Lightning McQueen says ka-chow, and chick hicks instead goes ka-chiga.
I don't like it.
Yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. Here we go, rookies. Help me with the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! All right, it's always good to start with the practice lap. Warm up your tires.
I can fix this.
Sorry, rookies. I don't know how that happened.
Wait, the simulator was corrupted. I'm rebooting it now.
I don't
Got
think
it.
it's Kachuga.
Okay.
I think it's Chicka.
Now, it's important that you train on a variety of tracks.
So upon further investigation, I don't think it's Kachuga. I think it's Chicka.
I'm Googling it.
Chicka. I don't think Kachuga. It is Kachuga. It is Kachuga. Oh no, that's so funny.
Cute.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I love cars. What can I
Yeah,
say?
I guess so. All right, so it's officially dark. It is almost 8 o'clock. It is time to head into the line for Fantasmic. Fantasmic starts at 8:30 tonight. Fantasmic is a nighttime spectacular here at Hollywood Studios, and if I say go see any nighttime spectacular, this would be the one to do. As much as I love Happily Ever After and I love that song over at Magic Kingdom, I think Fantasmic is, I always say this, childhood up on a silver platter, and it combines every kind of medium Disney does best. Live entertainment, music, fireworks, projections, puppetry, stunt performers. It's the whole water projection, the whole shebang. It does fill up, especially on busy days, so we always say either show up to Fantasmic an hour, but no less than 30 minutes, but typically we say if you want to get a good seat, at least an hour. But we're going to grab a seat, and then we're also going to get some corn dog nuggets, so come with us to see Fantasmic. Let's go. What a great day. I think so. What a great night.
I cannot believe the day that we had. To be totally honest, we really were expecting the worst.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of a fluke of a day, but in the best way possible.
I agree.
But just always come in with a plan, I think is the takeaway. And if you don't need it, props. And if you do, great, you had a plan.
Exactly. Do I think you need Genie Plus for Hollywood Studios? Yes. Was today an exception to that rule? Yes. Definitely expect for high crowds when you're coming to Disney Hollywood Studios, but sometimes you might luck out. Overall, I think we conquered the day.
I'm so proud of you.
Proud of you.
This was a great day. If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe.
Now go watch our No Genie Challenge in Magic Kingdom.
We'll see you there.
Bye.